All right, we are live from Miami, Oklahoma at Westco Furnishings, where we are having the Great American Flag Swap. So make sure that you come on down and get a brand new flag. Just bring in your old tattered flag and Old Glory, and we will give you a brand new one. And so that's a great thing to have, especially for Labor Day weekend. Speaking of Labor Day weekend, I have here with me Miami Mayor Bless Parker. And Bless, what do you got plans here in Miami? Anything going on for Labor Day weekend?
We have a demolition derby tomorrow night at the fairgrounds. Several of the businesses in town that sponsor that, so there'll be a demolition derby going on tomorrow night.
Okay, well, that sounds exciting. So if you want to tear up your car, I guess you can just come down and enter and go at it.
Well, it's funny. They put a lot of money into these cars to fix them up, to smash them up. So I guess if that's your thing, then
okay.
we're the place to be this weekend.
All right, well, that sounds fun. And, of course, a lot of folks are going to be heading out to the lakes, Grand Lake in the region, and we're going to be looking at that. Also, Stockton is a little bit below normal right now. Table Rock Lake is also a little bit below normal, too. And so, but it's going to be a great weekend as far as weather-wise. Let's start out right now. Let's take a look outside at Seneca, Missouri, at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. Things are looking pretty nice there. And if we take a look at the conditions across the area, we're looking at right now in Miami, it's 82 degrees with a south-southwest wind at 6, and it feels like 82 with a dew point of 59, and the pressure is at 30.12 inches of mercury with a 45% on the humidity. Radar is clear right now across the entire area, and it's going to stay that way pretty much all weekend long. Temperatures are not that bad, especially for the first day of September. Right now we're looking at readings in the lower 80s, 81 in Nevada, 83 in Stockton, although it's still in the upper 70s over in Monette with 79. Same thing in Cassville, but check out Sedan. They're already up to 85 degrees right now. But the good news is the dew points are low, and as a result of the dew points being low, it's a lot more comfortable out there, and we're going to see those dew points slowly increase as we go through the weekend. So as we go through the holiday, it's going to become increasingly a little bit more uncomfortable, but right now it is refreshing and pleasant out there. Rain chances are going to be pretty close to zero for the next 36 hours, and that's not going to help the drought situation, which is still on the exceptional range, especially for our friends in Chautauqua, Elk, and Montgomery counties, but it's pretty much dry over the entire four-state area. Let's take a look at the maps. As we go through the weekend, we're going to see an upper-level low move to the west out of Louisiana into North Texas. That's going to start to bring up some moisture from the south, but that won't occur until about Monday, and especially on Tuesday and Wednesday. That's when the best chances of precipitation is going to be. So I think most of the holiday weekend is going to be dry for most of the area. Best chance of rain is going to be up towards the north. That's where the heaviest rain is expected. Hopefully everyone will get at least something in the rain bucket as we head through the weekend, but we want it to stay mainly on Tuesday and Wednesday. So today, we're going to see highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s, especially in southeastern Kansas, with light and variable winds. Then tonight, because of all the dry air, it's going to be real comfortable out there with lows in the 50s, mainly to the north and east, and then lower 60s elsewhere with light and variable winds. Then as we head into Saturday afternoon, we're going to see temperatures right around that 90-degree mark with increasing humidity on south winds. Then as we go into Sunday morning, we're going to see lows in the mid-60s with those south winds really starting to crank up. And then Sunday afternoon, partly cloudy skies, maybe an isolated storm or two, especially to the east, with highs in the lower 90s. Then as we go into Monday morning for your Labor Day, we're going to see mostly fair skies with lows in the 70s and southwesterly winds. And then as we look at over the next 7 days, the rain chances start to increase Monday afternoon with about a 20% chance. And then as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, that's when the chances of storms really starts to increase around a 40% with highs in the lower 90s. And then as we go into the extended forecast, we get a little bit warmer, and we also start to decrease the rain chances as we head through the rest of the work week into early part of next weekend. So it looks like we're going to be in the summer-like pattern for at least the next 10 days. And then after that, hopefully we'll start to feel more like fall around here, but we definitely need some rainfall. We just don't want it to occur on the weekend, and I think we're going to be okay with that. Caitlin?
All right, sounds good. It's going to be a great Labor Day weekend after all. And if you viewers at home have an American flag you want to donate, be sure to head on down to Westco in Miami. They'll be there and exchanging your old for a brand new flag. Well, stick around because we're making classic rice pudding in the Mr. Food Test kitchen. We'll be right back.